just been absolutely timeless here on the island. Like a lot of people do say, west is best, and I can see why. Lizard whisperer. That thing's looking at me all sorts of ways.
Like sexually or?
They're in like less than a metre of water and there's sharks everywhere.
Feeding the family.
As far as cants go, this one is pretty bloody specky. Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of This Is LIV'N. If you've been missing out in the last couple, we're actually bringing you a whole new adventure series from Western Australia. And we're currently on Dirk Hartog Island. We've been spending the last week here. It has been nothing short of bloody credible. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Quite eventful as well.
It has been very eventful. If you haven't watched the past two episodes, I highly recommend you go back and watch them because it has just been one huge thing after another. The fishing's been absolutely insane.
Some of the best days fishing in my life.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree there. Like this place is just next level, like a whole different world, and we're absolutely loving every minute of it. We are currently in between camps at the moment. So like I said, we are still on Dirk Hartog Island. We've just left Dampier's Landing and we're now going to be heading south a little bit more to Louisa Bay Campground, which is meant to be very beautiful. But before we started heading south, we wanted to come up north and actually check out some of the cliff edges, and I believe this is called Cape Inscription. Yeah, so it's a lot of history on this island and stuff. But yeah, we've just been up here checking all that out. And you wouldn't believe how many pods of whales have just been flying up and down this cliff face here. It's
amazing. I think at one point I could literally see like 9 or 10 whales in different spots, and Liv's walking around with the camera like couldn't decide which one to take photos of. And I'm going, there's one there, there's one over there. So it's actually awesome. The water looks beautiful. But yeah, we are just poking around today. We're going to check out a few more sites before we get to our next campsite. But if you want to see what we get up to on this episode, tune in, grab a beer and enjoy.
That's it, I was literally about to say grab a beer. All right, let's get into it and see what we get up to this episode. Well guys, as far as camps go, this one is pretty bloody specky. It's stunning, like the water, the headland behind us here, we've got the whole place to ourselves. Like, it's just next level beautiful. However, as the day has progressed on, the wind has definitely picked up and the water is looking not great. There's a lot of whitecaps going on out there for our little tinny, so I don't think we're going to have a chance to put the boat in today, and with the tide running out like it is, I think trying to go for a dive, a shore dive at least, will be a bit of a mission. So I don't know, we've been going pretty hard the last couple of days. Maybe we'll just set up camp and kick back and, you know, just enjoy it a little bit, put our feet up, have an early dinner, maybe with some Mackie or that cod that we got, you know, yesterday or the day before. I can't even keep track of the days at the moment. But yeah, maybe we'll just have a cruisy arvo. We are pretty protected here with that headland there. It's kind of like blocking a lot of the wind that could be hitting our camp, which is really nice. But out past there, yeah, the water's looking a bit hay going. So yeah, we might reassess in the morning, maybe have an early start, put the boat in, potentially seeing, depending what the water and the weather's doing. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. Bring you guys along like we always do, and we'll just play it by ear and see how we go, I guess. But this place is bloody magical. I'm gonna get the camp set up. So we just finished having dinner and it was bloody amazing. It was the gold spot cod that I reeled in a couple of days ago, and it was just beautiful, chef's kiss. So the sun's going down, we thought we might go for a bit of a walk over all the rocks at low tide and see what we can find.
I told Liv it's a sunset walk, but I'm actually looking at fishing spots.
Typical. Oh, it's a tiny little starfish. Hey little fella. You're so cute. Little ones. Heaps of them. Fun fact, I'm a sucker for collecting seashells. It's like one of my most favourite things to do.
Cool, eh?
Oh wow! He's huge! Oh, look at the colours on him, he's like purple. He's cool.
I want to go for a dive and see if we can find any tomorrow, I reckon. What do you think?
I reckon it'd be pretty cool to dive out here. Like, it's pretty shallow, but we might be able to find some deeper spots.
Maybe in the morning at high tide, we'll go for a look around the headland there. Go for a squiz.
Go for a squiz.
That looked like a
oh, that's cool. That's a donkey.
Got like the spikes on the outside too, it's cool.
He's a cool one.
I'm gonna play a game.
What?
First one to step on a stonefish loses.
That's not. We're a little bit far from like any sort of civilization to be playing games like that.
Come on. I'll give you a head start. Come on. Oh, show you what I found. Why you wore boots? Yeah, babe, we're going rock hopping. Cool, I'll put my work boots on.
What's that?
Oh, the bone's over here.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm going around. Felt like a stingray.
Carry on. Oh god, don't squat. Put me over there and then come back and get it. No. It's been a hot minute since we've
I'm facing my quads, mate. 20 reps, haven't been to the gym.
What's that?
A bone. Looks like it.
It does look like a bone.
I don't know what from though. Some sort of dinosaur.
Onwards. Oh,
Mush.
mush.
There you go. Bugger off.
Thank you.
There you go. Bone. No, you pointed
It actually is some sort of bone. That's so weird. I wonder what that could be from. Maybe turtle?
I thought I seen an abalone. Turtle bone.
Turtle? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see what else we can find.
Oh,
Abalone.
there's a little abalone.
Little abalone.
There's two. There's one there too.
Oh, so cool.
I have to check the legal size and bag them and all that sort of stuff, but they exist. So maybe if we go for a dive tomorrow,
Find something.
maybe. You know, I actually love walking around the tide pools. It makes me feel like a 10-year-old again.
Literally, it makes me feel like a kid. But this is going to be one of my favourite things to do.
Crabs.
Crabs, shells. Ooh, starfish. This whole area of Western Australia is pretty bloody cool. Like in the, what, 10 days or so that we've spent over here, you get a lot of your southern species of fish, like, you know, flatty, mulloway, all that kind of stuff that you'd see down south. But you also get a lot of like your northern breeds as well, like your cod, your coral trout, big pelagics. Like you just get every type of fish really.
It's a massive variety. Really.
Yeah, huge variety of fish in this area that we've experienced over the past week or so. It's pretty bloody cool. I'm excited to jump in the water tomorrow and have a look at what we can see. Hopefully the viz is good and the weather is nice to us.
It's been bad the last 2 days. We did plan on jumping up early this morning and going for a look, but I went for a look around and the wind had changed overnight again, so yeah, it was pretty filthy. So hopefully high tide, we're good to go.
I'm keen, but yeah, we'll leave it there for today and we'll see what the morning holds. Wait for me.
No.
Well, good morning guys. We woke up this morning to the sound of howling wind and waves crashing on the beach, and we poked our heads out of the rooftop tent and she is looking very rough, very milky.
It's soup.
It's soup. It's soup. It's like probably the worst we've seen it since we've been on the island. There is no way that we'd have good viz if we even tried to go out there diving this morning. So we kind of came up with a bit of a plan. We had a bit of a sleep in, didn't we?
Yeah, it was nice. Sleeping into the sound of the waves crashing. It's probably overdue that we just had a chilled morning and day.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic.
Yeah, that's it. You know, we're theoretically on a holiday to relax and stuff, but we've been pumping. So we spent a bit of the morning reading, made a couple of coffees, made some brekkie. Yeah,
it's been good. But yeah, I think from here we're probably going to keep on making our way south down the island. There kind of looks like there may be a protected spot or two further down. So yeah, we're just going to go for a bit of an explore, check out a few other places. In reality, we only have a couple more nights on the island anyway, so we'll just go for a cruise.
Yeah, I'm not against just going for a drive and cruising and poking around and having a look a little bit more of the island. And we did sort of shoot straight up when we came on the island to get up and get into it, but yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll just have a poke around and see what else there is to see.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea. So we'll pack up the rig, hit the road, and yeah, see what we can find. Let's go.
Sounds good.
Tom the bloody lizard whisperer. He can't help himself when it comes to... He's not happy. But he doesn't want to move off the road either. Oh God. Watch him. He's going to come and harass me with him. Stubborn little bugger didn't want to get off the road, did he?
Nah, he was pretty happy there. I usually pick these up because they're really bad for having ticks in them. I don't know, maybe the island's not too bad for ticks.
He's very pretty.
Pretty cranky bite on them and really strong jaw.
Very pretty.
Yeah, they're actually a type of blue tongue. They're called a shingleback. Well, that's what everyone calls them where I'm from anyway. A shingleback lizard. And they eat like leaves and dandelions and stuff like that. They're not actually a meat eater like a lot of the blue tongues that eat snails and things like that. Oh, he does have a little tick on him. It's a bit hard to see.
God, do not drop that thing in the car for what God's sake.
See the little tick there?
Hold on. Whereabouts?
Just...
Oh, yeah. He's got a little tick on him.
Yeah, they're actually really bad for ticks. So every time I see one, I pick them up just to pull the ticks off them.
Tomo, that thing's looking at me all sorts of ways.
Like sexually, or? You're just sitting there, he's cruising, I'm getting the ticks off him.
Yeah. He did not want to get out of the road though, so we'll make...
That nasty little...
Oh wow, lovely.
Drop it in there.
No! Go pop him in the sun off the road. Just put it... There you go, buddy.
Hey, do you want to actually see something cool? See their tail? If they feel like they're getting attacked, they'll lift their tail up, and it actually is supposed to sort of imitate their head. He's cranky now.
Yeah, you've upset him. Let's leave him alone. Stay off the road, mate. So we've done a pretty big send south. We are like down like the southern side of the island now, and we got told about this really, really cool spot that's like a sanctuary zone to hundreds of sharks. And they're, from what I know, I don't quite remember the name of them. Tom will know, but they're very similar to like grey nurse sharks, very docile, very cruisy, and yeah, they just kind of cruise around in the shallows here. So we're gonna go check it out and see what the water looks like.
Kilometres and kilometres and kilometres from anywhere or any kind of civilization to this little track, and literally as soon as we got down here and put the drone up there, these sharks everywhere.
cool. They're in like less than a metre of water and there's sharks everywhere.
On our way down south yesterday afternoon, we called in and got some fuel and got talking to the people at the bar, and they said if we come to this spot here, which is a secret and I'm not going to tell you, it's called Surf Point, at high tide there's all these what they call nervous whalers, like these sharks they call nervous sharks. I'll show you here on the drone footage with Liv's editing magic in about 3, 2, 1 now.
It's a very, very cool spot, but I think we do want to try and jump in and go for a bit of a spearfish for our last day here. So we're gonna head that way, down the beach a little bit more, hop back in the car, go for a bit of a drive, and yeah, hopefully the swell and the wind and the water's looking all right down that end, and we'll jump in and have a look.
We'll just keep poking around until you find a spot that's the right spot,
yeah,
because it's a big island.
We're on island time, baby. We are not in a rush.
I'm here for the fashion contest and to go diving. Clearly I have absolutely nailed the fashion contest, so now I just gotta dive. Let's go fishing. Ready?
Let's go!
Back her in, love.
Couple of meters deep here, and the viz looks pretty good. Touch wood. Whoop. I reckon we'll gear up, jump in, and see if we can see any fish for lunch. Let's do it.
got?
Nice little fella.
Not bad, Liv. It's a shimmy lunch right there. Look at the colours on him. Sick. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Who puts a hat on before they take their fins off?
I love my fins, man. Look at them, they're so pretty.
They are the coolest fins.
There she is.
That's a beauty.
First ever tusky in the boat, and I got him on the spear gun. I'm pretty stoked about that. I was saying to Tom like earlier, when was it, yesterday or something, how I haven't managed to get a tusky or a ball chin groper while we're over here, and I was pretty determined to nail at least one of those before we caught the barge home. So pretty stoked with him. We're going to have him for lunch, I reckon. Maybe have a bit of sash. It's got beautiful colours, absolutely stunning.
So the blue
It's
on the top of there.
hey? I saw one big donkey down there and he just kept outmanoeuvring me a couple of times, so little bugger. But yeah, he'll be beautiful for lunch. Stoked. We'll head back in and get him sorted.
Feeding the family of two.
It's good to go for a dive again.
Yeah. Well, starting to come up a little bit now in the wind, so you know, maybe we'll mosey on back and have a feed or something like that. Just see what else is going on.
I think we're gonna do a bit of sash with some of these fillets from that tusk fish. The flesh just looks so beautiful. So we're gonna bag it, we're gonna chuck it in the freezer just for half an hour just to let it, you know, quick freeze, quick snap freeze, yeah, firm it up. Just to be safe, and then we'll get her out and we'll have some lunch. Wait until you see our sashimi serving roll, it's pretty bloody Larry. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Look at that. You can see through it, it's so pretty. The tusky sash is looking pretty bloody good, if I do say so myself. Just need some finishing touches before it's ready. How cute is this? This is our little sash bowl that we've had for this trip. It's a seashell, if you can't tell. And we've got, that's only half of the tusk fish in there at the moment.
It's a clam.
It's a clam. And we need some kewpie. We need wasabi. We need the soy sauce and the sriracha. And a bit of pep. You want pep?
Yeah,
okay. Alright, we can do a bit of pep. Little bit of pep. Gonna do the soy sauce. Ooh. Bit of sriracha for those who like a little bit of spice in their lives. Just a little bit on top there.
Yes,
and then move him over a little bit. We got big dollop of Kewpie up this end and a dollop of wasabi on that end. That's a bloody work of art if you ask me. I'm pretty impressed with that. How good does that look? Bon apple teeth, as they say. You ready for lunch? Bon apple teeth. Oh, actually, there's one last thing. If this one wants to stay there for me. Bit of roasted seaweed, just to make it a little bit of like a sushi speck.
To have sash.
Yeah. It's the best way to have sash. Alright, there we go. Bloody work of art. You get your little seaweed strips. I will share this with Tom. I'm just, you know. Grab your sash. Get a bit of Kewpie on there. Little bit of wasabi. Roll her up in the seaweed and oh, that is just too bloody good. And have a go at where we are currently. I'm gonna miss this when we start heading home just quietly, but check this out. So got Tomo here, Betty, Tinny, and have a go at that. Wowee, she's a little bit windy this afternoon. That's why we're using Betty for cover a bit, but we shot this tusky off the shore, just down the road really, and yeah, now we're back here eating him, and the sun's going to start going down soon, and it's going to be pretty bloody specky, I reckon. So no complaints on our end at all. This is amazing. It's just been absolutely timeless here on the island. Like, even if you're not really into so much your diving or your fishing as much, like even a trip over here to appreciate the history and the wildlife that's on this island, that like literally some of the wildlife that is seen or lives on this island you cannot see anywhere else, which is really cool. Plus like the marine life that's around here, it's just incredible. All of it's incredible. I've probably said that word that many times in this episode, but you know, like a lot of people do say, West is best, and I can see why, because this place has been nothing short of incredible and magical. I will 100% want to be coming back. I know Tommy will be too. It's just, yeah, it's just been, we've been so lucky with the weather as well. Like, it could have very easily been blowy the entire time, and you know, rainy even, considering that we're in the cooler months and stuff, but we've been very, very lucky. So we'll probably just leave it there, guys. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say other than that. I really hope you enjoyed this little mini series of our trip over to WA. It's been incredible. We've loved every minute of it. Like Tommy said, we do have a couple of days, well, probably about a week or so, for us to be heading back into New South Wales and across the country. And if anything cool does happen, we will chuck the GoPros on and maybe add it into the end of this episode. But if not, we might just enjoy it and kind of spend that last week just chilling out and, you know, not recording every 2 seconds. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, drop any comments about any of the episodes or the series that we put up. We love answering all your questions, and yeah, if you enjoy what you see as well, hit that subscribe button, because the year is far from over and I cannot wait to see what else is in store for us over here at This Is LIV'N. So as always, guys, we love yous. Thank you so much for all the support, and we will catch you next time.